Welcome to Street Fire Ministries. My name is Pastor Mark, and I want to say how excited I am about your coming to visit us today. Street Fire Ministries really was born out of a prayer room in Minneapolis, Minnesota in 1982, and by 1987 had become a full corporation, and it's been in existence ever since. We are ministering in Central Michigan, and I pastor a church in Ionia, Michigan. And if you'll scroll down on the homepage, you'll be able to listen to the messages that I preach every week. You can also email us, and we can get you on the global prayer list. We have access to over 500,000 that are on our international prayer list, people that are praying 24/7, 365 days a year. My vision is to one day have a church where the doors never close. You know, sometimes crises don't happen during business hours. And so my vision is to have a spiritual hospital that can be open and ministering to people 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Now, as you sit and enjoy some of the things at Street Fire, we'd like to hear from you. You'll notice one thing that we don't do here is we don't ask for money. We don't solicit any funds. We encourage you to hear the voice of God as to what you want to do with your money, with your time, with your substance. And if you're hearing the voice of God, that's one of the greatest things that you can ever accomplish. And if I in some way can help you to hear the voice of God, I trust that He will speak to your heart concerning your life, concerning your future, concerning your family, concerning your finances, and God can really minister to you. There's a scripture that's found in Isaiah. It says here, when you pass through the waters, I will be with you. It also says here that when you pass through the fire, you shall not be burned. Now, Street Fire, it's a kind of a strange name, I guess, but that's the name that God had given me back in 1982. And I'm reminded of when Moses was upon the mountain, and he looked and saw a bush that was burning, but not being consumed. And he turned to kind of get away from it. And God spoke to him and said, don't turn away. It's God, it's me. And Moses turned back and looked, and he saw that God was speaking out of the midst of a burning bush. And God still speaks through burning bushes today. Well, Pastor Mark, what do you mean by that? Do you mean we should go to the wildfires in California to hear a word from God? No. Jesus said that He's the vine and we are the branches. We're the bushes. We need to be on fire for God, and if we are, then God will speak through us. And if you want a word from God, you need to go and find a bush that's on fire for God. In this last hour especially, you need to hear what the truth of the gospel is. You don't need your pockets picked. You don't need to have people promise you the moon and then never deliver. God is always true to His promises. Now, we may not know all the answers, but together, right here in His Word, we'll find them. So again, thank you for coming and visiting us. And if you have any questions or any comments, you can direct them to us here at the website at Street Fire Ministries. You have a great day.